Well, 10 days and counting until season 19 of the Prep Pigskin Report. The new season promises to bring lots of changes and possibly even improvements. Though I wouldn't hold my breath. The first show slated for Friday, August 25th, 10:30, right here on the birthplace of the PPR, KUSI. Well, last season, a young Morse Tigers team made it to the third round of the playoffs, but was only a few seconds away from advancing. This season, 8 starters are back. The team is hungry and everyone is healthy. Expectations are high, and they expect to make the playoffs, and they expect to win CIF.
We have a great amount of dedication and just understanding what it takes to be a great team rather than just like an average or a good team. You know, we're in the weight room, we're in Bible study, just so many components that separate us from the team last year. We have so many athletes to add on top of that, so it's just a blessing.
Let's head north to Maranatha Christian. The Eagles are under second-year head coach Kyle Duggan. They have several returning starters as well as 6 transfers from the now-closed Horizon Christian.
I'm coming from Horizon. We just shut down this year, looking for a second home and looking to win a championship. Just building the culture with my guys. My last season, I want to get closer to all my players.
We have a lot more players this year, so I think we're getting a lot of diversity here.
We play for God and we all play together, and that will give it our all every game. I want to win a CIF championship.
Well, Valley Center is coming off a 10-2 season last year, a Valley League title, and a trip to Division III semifinals. The Jaguars have plenty of veterans returning and will immediately put to the test Week 1 against Kamehameha in Maui, Hawaii.
We've been working really hard, you know, training since January, just working out. We're definitely going over a lot of film from last year just to, you know, see what we need to improve on. We got to make sure all these younger guys, you know, step up, and I think it'll be a good season, though.
The Westview Wolverines went 4-8 last year and reached the D2 quarterfinals in 2016. They'll hit the field stacked with seniors and a strong offseason, making this group tighter than ever. Taking the snaps will be 3-year starter Bo Nelson.
This is just an extraordinary team. You know, we got a great senior class this year. You know, we really made a lot of strides from last year. Just the work that we put in during the off season, you know, that was just huge. And I'm really just so glad I'm getting to be with these guys one more year. It's just going to be great.
Well, the San Diego State Aztecs are back on the practice field on Tuesday. Rocky Long postponing practice Monday so they could do a deep clean of the common areas that all these guys hang out in. The chickenpox usually takes 7 to 10 days to get over. 5 guys have it. The Aztecs open the season in 18 days when they host UC Davis. So is there a worry his guys won't be ready?
I mean, I haven't actually been around chickenpox before. I haven't heard about them for a long, long time. But I've had a team that has been hit by the flu before, where there's 20, 25, 30 guys out at the time. Now, that was a 2 or 3 day thing. And I've been told that this can be a week to a 3 week thing. So that's different, but it's no different than losing guys to the flu.
All right, well, Maxwell Award, a watch lister, running back Rashaad Penny meeting with the media on Tuesday. Penny, who ran for 1,000 yards in relief of Adonal Pumphrey in 2016, will take over the feature running back role. He's also the Mountain West preseason Special Teams Player of the Year after winning the award in 2014 and 2015, where he returned 5 kicks for touchdowns over that span.
You know, he got so much trust in me and just faith that I can take over as the ¡1 guy now and that he's gone. I honestly took a great role last year from DJ because not many people think so many people think I was just, you know, the backup guy, but a lot of people say I was a starter as well. So it's really no missing in the game. So I just learned a lot from him just watching him.
Well, the fight for Leia is really getting serious after an embarrassing turnout Sunday night at the StubHub Center. The team formerly known as the San Diego Chargers are upping the ante. Tuesday only. Bolts fans willing to sport the white and blue logo on their bodies will have the tattoo fee covered by the Chargers. Those interested merely have to walk into the Shamrock Social Club in West Hollywood and choose one of the Charger-themed tattoos. Now, we just happen to have a camera up there earlier in the 9,000 block of Sunset Boulevard to gauge the interest of the Angelinos. Looks like there's a custom man now, and those Charger fans, not just a picture, but the, well, look at this guy. He's a San Diego fan. Nah, there he goes. All right, well. The Xolos taking on Puebla. Xolos won. Carlos Nunez scores in the 45th minute. Time Puebla. That's how this one ends in a 1-1 tie. Xolos haven't won yet this year. Well, Encinitas Junior World Series team trying to extend their summer by at least another day. The 13 and 14-year-olds taking on Saginaw, Michigan in a must-win elimination game in Taylor, Michigan. And well, this is some parents' video. They end up winning in walk-off fashion. RBI single by Encinitas Copper Dulick, giving them a 5-4 win. They'll face Abilene in an elimination game on Wednesday.